Hoggie's beer reviews. Hoggie's beer reviews.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one of Hoggie's beer reviews, and this is the second video today. Actually the third beer that my man Mike Polkey sent me a while back. He sent me this one. It's a local brewery to him. And he wanted me to check out their beers. This is from and I know I'm going to butcher this. I apologize in advance. This is the Keweenaw, I would guess. Keweenaw Brewing Company, otherwise known as KBC. And this is their Red Jacket Amber Ale. The Keweenaw, that's a tough one, man. Is that like an Indian name or something? I don't know. But they're from Houghton, Michigan. And Mike was, I don't know if you guys saw the first video, but he was nice enough to send me a few beers. He gets LaCrosse Lager locally to him, and he wanted me to check out the LaCrosse Lager and compare it with Old Style, because they say that the LaCrosse Lager is being brewed with the original Old Style recipe. So he sent me those, and he wanted me to check out KBC because he likes their beers, and they're good local craft beer, solely in cans. They don't do bottles. They have several beers. I'm actually looking at their website right now. I'll give them a plug since they don't have widespread distribution. They have the November Gale Pale Ale, the Old Ore Dock Scotch Ale, the Widowmaker Black Ale, the Pickaxe Blonde Ale, the Red Jacket Amber, the Liftbridge Brown. I guess there was a lot of mining going on in that area. Part of the history of Houghton, Michigan in that area, I take it. Let me read what it says here real quick. It says the Keweenaw Brewing Company, located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, was founded with the goal of turning beer drinkers into craft beer lovers. Medium-bodied and lightly hopped, this classic Oktoberfest-style ale is brewed in tribute to the Red Jacket mine of what is now Calumet and to the glory days of the copper industry in the Keweenaw Peninsula, from a family of fine ales. Okay, I hope that summed it up. So yeah, I'm always interested to try beers from these different small craft breweries across the country. Mike was nice enough to let me sample this. And yeah, let's punch it up here real quick on Beer Advocate. It only has 88 ratings so far on Beer Advocate, the Red Jacket Amber Ale. Out of 88 ratings, it scores an 80. Categorized on there as an American Amber or a Red Ale at 5.1 alcohol by volume. And jumping over to Rate Beer, only 55 ratings on Rate Beer. They score it at a 35. Style is an Oktoberfest Marzen. ABV is 5.1. So yeah, not a lot of people have been able to try these beers. Obviously, it's local to that Michigan area, but let's check it out. I always have high hopes, man. I like the small-time local breweries. I like the breweries that don't even try to get larger distribution. They keep it simple, and they keep it, they keep it within their area. They keep it, by them, for them, that kind of thing. I like that. So, the Red Jacket Amber Ale. Once again, Mike, thank you, and sorry for taking so long, man. That's the thing. You guys send me beer, you want to see a review, I will review it. It might take me a while. I might get caught up. I might put it on the back burner, but it will be done. People send me stuff, just out of the straight goodwill, goodness of their heart, just on the house for the love, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna just drink it and never do the video. That would be really fucked up of me. I'm not that kind of guy. So we'll put that there. I mean, I might drink a couple of them off camera and then finally get to drinking one on camera, but it'll happen. Anyway, speaking of small-scale local breweries, this glass from the Tequesta Brewing Company in Tequesta, Florida. I've never been there or had their beers. One day I will. But this glass was given to me by my buddy Howard, and it seemed appropriate, especially for the style of beer and the fact that they're small local breweries. So, this is what it looks like. It looks copper. Dark, dirty copper. Can't see through it. Barely getting any light through it. I mean, you get light through it, but it's dark, it's hazy, it's cloudy, it's copper. Copper, ruby, dark, dirty amber, that kind of thing. The head has fizzed away a bit, but it still looks good, sticking to the glass nicely. Ooh, sweet. It did say lightly hopped. Strong, rich, toasty malt aroma coming off this beer. Smells appealing. Kind of almost in like a English barley wine kind of style. Yeah, heavily malty, but tasty malt. A little caramel, almost like a red licorice. I like that. So let's dig right in. So here we go. Cheers, guys, and Mike, thanks again. And sorry for calling you Nick on that other video there. Off we go. That's tasty. And let me tell you something. It's got a dark color to it. Yeah, dark, dense, hazy kind of color. And it's got this really strong, rich, malty smell. And yet the body is not that thick. It's not that heavy. It's not that rich. I don't want to say it's watery, but it's thinner than you would expect with this color and this smell. Now I have it pretty cold, I'll admit. But the thinness of it, as you know, as it first hits your tongue and you first start to drink, you notice kind of like the thinness of it, the lightness of the body, but there's this almost a lemony kind of bitterness that just kind of carries across. It's kind of a mix between like a lemony bitterness and carbonation fizz, but it's consistent all the way across, and it adds something to that light body. And then the finish, as you start to get to the back of the throat, you start noticing some of the sweetness to it, toasted malt, caramel kind of flavors. Yeah, definitely a good toasted malt character right before the finish. I like this beer. And 5.1% ABV, kind of a light to medium body. This is very sessionable. Very sessionable. Especially like in cold weather. Yeah. You know, when it's cold outside and it's kind of cold in the house, you don't even need this in the fridge. You can drink it, you know, whatever your room temperature is. You know, 60 odd degrees or whatever, and this will be good. Very sessionable. Great for watching football on a cold Sunday afternoon in December. Of course, I live in Florida, and we don't even have cold Sunday afternoons even in December. But still, it fits the bill in that department. And yet, there's a richness to the malt profile of this beer that makes me enjoy it and like it more than I do typical Oktoberfest beers. You know, once again, Rate Beer calls this an Oktoberfest beer. Their own website says that it's, you know, kind of an Oktoberfest Marzen style. Beer Advocate calls it an American Amber. I'll tend to call it more of an American Amber. It's not like Oktoberfest beers I've had before. There's just more depth to the malt profile. And I find it very enjoyable. So Mike, thanks for this one, because this is a good beer. I hope one day in the future I can check out more beers from KBC. Let me not butcher their name again, KBC. So I'll leave it at that. This, for what it is, this is a very, very strong glass half full. I won't go all the way because it's not blowing my socks off, but it is consistent and it's good. And if it's local and if it's, you know, got a good price point, then it's something that I think you guys in that area need to check out. So with that said, I'm going to finish enjoying this and get the hell out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, it's hoggiesbeer.com, Hoggie's Beer on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. I don't even know what I am on Google Plus anymore because this whole stupid fucking Google Tube thing going on. But whatever. You know where to find me, and there's always more coming. Thanks for sticking around, and cheers. Love you guys. See you on the next one.